Let's be real. Opening your mail these days is a financial jump scare. Every bill feels like a new record high, while your paycheck stays stubbornly the same. The basics, housing, food, insurance, aren't luxuries, but they're starting to feel out of reach. For millions, it's a daily grind of tough choices. Fix the car or buy groceries. The anxiety is real, and it's not just about skipping lattes. It's about genuine worry for your family's future. Relationships strain, sleep is lost, and the dream of a stable life feels more distant. Meanwhile, leaders offer platitudes while the bills keep coming. The disconnect between headlines and reality is massive. Tonight, let's pull back the curtain. Why are your home, taxes, and groceries draining your bank account? And more importantly, what can we do to fight back? Because this isn't just your problem, it's everyone's. The system is broken, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Let's break down the real reasons behind the squeeze, and let's talk about how we can push for change, because we can't afford not to. Homeowners insurance is supposed to be your safety net, but lately, it's more like a luxury item. Why? Natural disasters are now a year-round threat. Wildfires, hurricanes, floods. Every disaster means billions in payouts for insurers, and they're not eating those costs. They're passing them to you. Rebuilding is pricier than ever. Lumber, steel, labor, all up. Your policy reflects today's sky-high replacement costs, not yesterday's prices. In high-risk states, some insurers are leaving entirely, leaving homeowners with fewer, pricier options. Some are forced into expensive, bare-bones, state-run plans. You're paying more for less, all because the climate is out of control. It's a vicious cycle. Disasters drive up costs, insurers raise premiums, and families get squeezed. The system is buckling under the weight of a changing world. And the safety net you count on? It's fraying fast. The result? Higher bills, fewer choices, and more stress for everyone. Insurance is becoming unaffordable, even as risks keep rising. The question isn't if your premium will go up, it's by how much. And for many, that's a terrifying reality. Think your insurance company is the top of the food chain? Meet the reinsurer, the insurance company's insurance company. When disasters strike, reinsurers cover the biggest losses, spreading risk globally. But as disasters multiply, reinsurers are paying out more and hiking their prices. That cost trickles down. Reinsurers charge insurers more. Insurers charge you more. It's a global domino effect, and you're footing the bill for disasters worldwide. With just a few reinsurers controlling the market, they set the terms, and your insurer has little choice but to pay. There's almost no transparency, and even less competition. When reinsurers raise rates, your wallet takes the hit. This hidden layer is a major reason your insurance bill keeps climbing, and most people don't even know it exists. Next up, property taxes, the bill that punishes you for owning a home. As home values soar, so do your taxes, even if you never plan to sell. Your biggest asset becomes your biggest liability, thanks to skyrocketing assessments. Local governments rely on property taxes to fund schools, roads, and services. But as their costs rise, so do your bills. Many states have caps, but loopholes and exceptions mean your taxes can still jump. For seniors and middle-income families, sudden hikes can be devastating. Some are literally taxed out of homes they've owned for decades. The system is outdated and often unfair. It's a cycle: higher home values, higher taxes, more financial pressure. And for many, there's little relief in sight. The dream of homeownership is turning into a financial trap. Grocery shopping used to be routine. Now it's a shock. Basics like milk, bread, and eggs cost more than ever. Why? Our food supply chain is fragile and global. any disruption means higher prices. Fuel spikes, labor shortages, and shipping delays all add up at the checkout. Climate change is making it worse. Droughts, floods, and weird weather ruin crops and shrink supply. When supply drops, prices jump. Simple as that. And then there's corporate concentration. A handful of giants control most of what you eat. Less competition means they can raise prices fast and drop them slow. Sometimes they use inflation as an excuse to boost profits, so-called greedflation. The result? You pay more, even when their costs go down. The system is rigged for higher prices, and families feel it every single week. The grocery bill is now a source of stress, not just sustenance. And there's no sign of relief. So, what can we do right now? Let's talk financial first aid. For insurance, states should require discounts for homeowners who reduce risk, like storm-proofing their homes. For property taxes, expand relief programs for seniors and low-income families, so no one loses their home to a tax bill. Circuit breaker programs can cap taxes based on income, offering real protection. For groceries, eliminate state sales taxes on food, an immediate way to help struggling families. These are band-aids, not cures, but they matter. People need relief now, not in 10 years. These steps won't fix climate change or corporate power, but they buy time. We need both short-term help and long-term solutions. It's about stopping the bleeding while we work on real reform. Every bit of relief counts for families on the edge, and it's a start. Now, let's talk big picture fixes. Governments need smarter, long-term planning, diversify revenue, invest in resilient infrastructure, and stop relying so heavily on property taxes. We must build stronger local supply chains so food prices aren't hostage to global chaos. Support regional farms, food hubs, and local processing to make the system less fragile. Tackle the housing crisis by reforming zoning laws and investing in affordable homes. More housing means less pressure on prices and taxes. And we can't ignore climate change. Invest in disaster prevention, better building codes, and smarter land management. Finally, rein in corporate power. Enforce antitrust laws, block price gouging, and foster real competition. These aren't radical ideas. They're common sense. A fairer system means more stability for everyone. It's about making the basics affordable again. The solutions are clear. We just need the will to act. Real change is possible, but it takes commitment. And it starts now. Imagine a future where your insurance premium is stable, not scary. Property taxes are fair, tied to your ability to pay, not just market swings. Homeownership feels secure, not like a financial trapdoor. Grocery shopping is affordable, thanks to resilient supply chains and real competition. Communities are safer, with better infrastructure and climate preparedness. Disasters don't mean financial ruin. A fairer system means more money in your pocket and less stress. This isn't a fantasy. It's achievable with smart policy and public pressure. The basics, shelter, food, safety, can be accessible for all. It's a future where families can thrive, not just survive. So why is your wallet always empty? Because you're being squeezed by a broken system. Insurance, taxes, and food prices all working against you. These aren't isolated problems. They're symptoms of a system tilted toward powerful interests. The solutions are clear: fairer taxes, better insurance rules, affordable housing, and real competition in the food industry. But change won't happen unless we demand it. The big corporations and insurers won't give up profits willingly. It takes public pressure, getting informed, getting angry, and getting involved. Demand more from your leaders at every level. This isn't partisan. Everyone wants a safe home and affordable groceries. The cost of inaction is paid by families every day. It's time to stop just paying the bill. Question it. Challenge it. Demand a better deal. A future where the basics are affordable isn't a dream, it's the goal. And it starts with us.